Hi, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. Hey, thought we'd talk a little bit today about pushing hands. There's a lot of different ways to approach pushing hands. It can be approached as though it's a contest, and we are going to see whose Tai Chi is better, whose Tai Chi is deeper, whose principles go the farthest, whose Tai Chi is true Tai Chi, true Fa Jin. You can get pretty dogmatic about it, you can get pretty contentious about it. It's not really the way I like to practice. They do this in tournaments, you know, and get ranking and medals and stuff. Not really my approach, not really what I like to do. One method of training is even you stand opposite your partner like this, and if he gets me to move my feet, then he scores. If I get him to move his feet, I score. And so you practice to not move your feet, which I think is one of the dumber things you can do in the martial arts, unless it's a temporary. If you say it's an exercise, let's see if we can do this without moving our feet, and just
Oh yeah.
and you can do it as an exercise. But if you do it as a serious training and spend hours and hours and hours not moving your feet, it highlights what I think is one of the real dangers of any practice drill. The value of a practice drill, any practice drill, is that you zero in and focus on one aspect of your game, one aspect of your art, whether it's guitar or pushing hands. If we work just on one aspect of it, that aspect is highlighted and we can really study it without distraction, which is great. The problem is it dims all the other aspects and puts them in the background. And so by highlighting one aspect so exclusively, you can hurt your overall Tai Chi or your overall game because the other aspects aren't being focused on. So the good thing to do is to rotate your practice focus a lot so that you're focusing on your art from many different directions and you become more well-rounded and more balanced. For me, pushing hands is just one training game, just one training game of many in which we develop a Tai Chi body, a body that has good alignment, that has soft, relaxed, ready, strong muscles, that has loose, relaxed, open joints, a present heart and mind, looking to see how to maintain unforced balance. Balance is basically springy legs, and you stay over that. You stay over your stuff, your core and your springy legs, and you have to know when you're not, and you have to be able to correct them. So you'll learn, oh, I'm not over my stuff, so I come back, get over it, and settle. I've returned to a balanced, neutral, ready place, because we're always changing, life's always changing. To keep your balance, you have to be alert. When am I off? And make that correction. So for me, pushing hands is one exercise that helps me with that. And the way we do it is we do it as though it is an educational conversation. We're having a conversation, and it's educational in that we are looking for holes and weaknesses in each other's balance, and we're trying to teach the other person about their balance. We're in an environment that challenges and pressure tests our balance, and by receiving that pressure at a gradient that we can handle and correct for, we can get better, and our balance will get better, and it takes more to get us off balance, and when we do lose our balance, it's easier to return. We develop an orientation towards unforced balance. That conversation, like a good conversation, is a give and take. I say something, he says something, we respond, we listen, we're talking back and forth, and our goal is for both of us to get better, not just the guy who wins. So as we're practicing, let's do it this way, and we're working, and Neil's a strong guy, and I'm not weak, but I'm not quite as strong as he is, so I'm going to have to be a little bit sneakier sometimes in order to keep my center in balance. And when he gets me, oh, there we go. So do that again, please. That's the motion, right? So we'll have him repeat that, and I get to know, I'm learning his setup moves a little bit. So I go try that again, and I enter there at that time, and I can short circuit that. So I get a little better. Try it again.
I switched it.
So, and now when we do a regular, we're back to regular, if he tries it again, I know a little bit about that window. I know a little bit about that, and I might be a little bit better able to deal with that. So if I am a little better able to deal with it, he's got to be a little sneakier in order to take advantage of that same opening. So I get better, he needs to get better. Huh? Yeah, having. Right? And we don't care about moving our feet because in a fight, that's what we're going to be doing all over the place. We're going to be moving our feet, looking for angles, and looking for what we're doing here. So we don't care about moving our feet. What we care about is not doing this. Push me, please. What we care about is leaving our feet behind. See? He got me, slow motion please. He got me out from over my stuff, and my stuff was back there, so I lost my balance. So if I realize that's happening, bring my stuff with me, and big deal, he moved me. I was moved. So now I'm over here, and I'm landing in a neutral position, so I'm actually in decent shape here. Because like he can push me, I land neutral, boom, boom, come right back. So I'm not going to worry too much about moving my feet. What I want to worry about is not moving my feet, leaving them where they were. So we have this educational conversation now in which we're willing to adjust our position. We're willing to look in different directions for our strikes in different places. I'm willing to come around back behind him and just keep stressing his balance. And he's doing the same. We're not looking to just simply overpower each other with just raw brute force and strength. We're not looking to do that. Neil's a strong guy. He could just say to hell with my little wiggling and just blast me in like that. And I'm not looking when he does that to go, you know, and just we become two tractors trying to uproot each other. Sometimes we do that just for the training, just for the leg work. Working into here and just see what we can do there. But it's not our main goal. My main goal is to off-balance him using as little hard brute strength as possible. And his is to do the same. So we're looking for hold. We're looking for places where we're not that strong. And we're slowly just getting sturdier and better able to keep our balance and better able to deal with the things in life that jostle you and knock you off balance. We're not trying to do subtle things that require that he lock up his body and I move him like that. We're not looking to do that stuff because in real life, and I don't just mean real life fighting, I just mean everyday life, things don't wait for you. Things come fast and quick. Some guy opens his door while I'm riding my bike. I can't, you know, I can't woo my way out of that. So we're looking to see how little force we can use, but we're not looking to do magic. This is physics, folks. This is power base, direction, expression. You know, we're looking to neutralize each other if we can. Come up with sneakier and sneakier ways to find our way in there. Right, just like that. And we don't care so much who wins or who scores points because we're just growing and learning. We're pushing on each other. We have to play the game as if we want to win. We have to play the game almost like an actor. My role in this play is one who wants to win. Because if I don't care, you know, I don't care, whatever. Underneath it all, I really don't care. What I care about is learning. But I'm going to act as though I want to win because that's the game. Without that motivation, we're not playing a game. Ooh, sorry. It's okay. So we're playing as though we're trying to win, but we're not playing this on the top of a chimney with our lives at stake and the loser falls 30 feet to his death. I mean, yeah, exactly. We're not doing that, but we're pretending that we want to win. Underneath it all, we want to learn. Do that again. Oh, that's a great one. So again, I figured out what the setup move was. So, you know, we're learning, we're teaching each other more and more about balance, and the end result is we just feel more robust and more flexible and more kind of grounded, and it's harder to get us off balance. And life's always trying to get you off balance. Life's changing all the time, so we're always kind of learning a little bit more about that. Hey, if you like this video and this kind of thing, I publish music videos, nature videos, and Tai Chi videos. They're all here on my YouTube channel. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be awesome. Also, if these videos are helpful to you in any way and you want to help me out, support me in making more, I have a PayPal link in the description down below. I don't monetize my videos anymore. I don't like those ads, and they won't let me put them on there anyway. And so I'm really small time here. So if you'd like to help me do this thing, click the PayPal link and buy me a cup of coffee or something. No donation is too small or too large. And you can also visit gburnett.com. Thanks for watching.